Hi, we are talking about magnetic sensitivity and what it is and how you can create it for yourself because you already have it. I'm with Jen Michelle. I'm Rori Raye. Jen, hi.
Hi, Rory.
We talked last about what magnetic sensitivity actually is. So I just want to keep moving. We talked
Sure.
about how the first step is really unleashing your real true self and what's involved in accomplishing that and working with you. So, what would be the second step that you would take me through if I wanted to activate my magnetic sensitivity and really use my introverted, quiet nature?
I believe that number two, well, it's around gently challenging our inner villain, the part of us that tells us that we're doing it all wrong. The stories we tell ourselves, the fears, the insecurity, the lack that ends up leading us, sort of our wounded parts that inadvertently take the lead in our dating and relationships.
Wow. All right. So, how do you do that?
We bring awareness, obviously. I'm a big believer in the transformation that awareness creates. So when we start to notice that we're leading from a space that is not feeling good, we can kind of ask ourselves, am I leading from the core of who I am, which is an empowered, beautiful, capable woman, my innate magnetic sensitivity, or am I leading from my wounded energy of being scared, of being not enough, and my old stuff, my old disappointments? So, which space is guiding me? And we really start to check ourselves. We hold ourselves accountable to taking action from a really good, solid feeling space within us. And if it takes us a little while to get there, it's okay. We don't need to respond urgently. We don't need to do it quick. We're enough to take our time and sink into it. And unless there's a bear chasing us, we can kind of slow down and pause.
Does I know that you have incredible success with your clients. So, this actually happens. I don't even have to come out of my shell really. I can be as understated in my inner self as I want and still be attractive.
That's right. That's right. You can be completely yourself, even if it is, in your mind, you've labeled it as not that exciting or bookish or an intellectual or any of those things that we put on ourselves and say are bad or aren't sexy or beautiful. We have the opportunity to challenge those stories and really ask ourselves, where is this coming from? And why do I think this way about these qualities that are really natural to me? And instead, how do I sort of lean into them and embrace them? Because as we embrace those qualities, that will be mirrored back to us in dating and relationships. But if we deem them as less than, that will also be mirrored back to us.
What does it look like if a client is, involved with a fellow, but she feels, out of control in the sense that, you know, she feels like she needs to do something. What does it look like? How does the relationship get better?
I love to use text messaging as an example. I'll have a lot of clients who will be really excited about a man, and it could be in any stage of a relationship, and they will see the text come through and they will feel the need to respond to it immediately. And so the heart rate goes up, the survival instincts are activated, the excitement and everything's going. And then they quickly respond because that fear is completely taken over and they've kind of lost themselves in it. So when a woman's in touch with this innate part of herself, she sees the text, she notices her heart rate going up, maybe her breath getting a little choppier, maybe those feelings of urgency and unease coming up. And she sits with it a bit and she waits for that to pass. And then she sort of feels into her body to think about, what's underneath that. And she responds from this deeper space within her. this space that he immediately connects to and can energetically feel. And it feels really good because it feels just like the essence of who she really is, not the stuff, right? Not the urgency. And this energy exchange is really beautiful and is built over time to create the type of relationship a woman, you know, just deeply wants. It's everything that she wants right there within her.
Wow. I know for myself that I've seen this kind of thing happen continually. A man just all of a sudden sort of wakes up and sees you. And it's not like your client has become louder. She's just become deeper, more present. The sensitivity part of magnetic sensitivity. What how does that relate to being sensitive to him, being sensitive to herself? Is it a part of this quiet, introverted thing?
It's a part of, yeah, all of that, but also just a deeper sensitivity to life, to animals, to nature, to people, to exchanges. If you're a more sort of quiet person, or if you're a more aware person, you have this ability to tap into just the little nuances around you that create a deeper sensitivity to discern between what you want and what's sort of covering it up. And you start to just become sensitive to all the different ways and all the different things you do. And then you are able to tell if it's coming from a space that's going to feel good for you, or if it's just sort of a short-term fix.
Ooh, awesome. Thank you so much, Jen. And join us for the next in this series. We're going to talk about steps 3 and going deeper to this. It fascinates me, the whole concept of magnetic sensitivity, where you don't have to keep it's all internal. Awesome. And go to jenmichellecoaching.com. She has a great free offer, magnetic sensitivity, and she'll even offer you a free consultation session, which is pretty awesome with her. So thank you so much, Jen. And next
Thanks,
up will
Rori.
be step 3.
See you soon.